What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here about to finally take a look at Inky versus Saro. Now, I don't know who Inky is, but we gonna learn today. We already know about the legendary that is Saro. So I'm about to see if Inky gonna give Saro a good battle. Let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
Beatbox, battle, whoa, whoa. Beatbox, battle, whoa, whoa. Beatbox, battle, world championships.
À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux.
You sound like something massive about to drop.
À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux.
Crowd's just waiting.
À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu penses, je le lis dans tes yeux. À ce que tu
Here it goes. So happy. Okay, that was amazing, and I like that it was from the beginning right to the end. You know, when sometimes when I hear these loop stationers when they're battling and everything, you can tell that they've cut part of what they wanted to do short in order to fit within the confounds of the time. So I like that. When he started laying down his beat, when he was like, boom, 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 he paused and then he, he kind of gave it like a rest, and then he started going again. I can't lie, I kind of wanted to see that rest in between the beat instead of like your standard tempo, like. I want to hear that rest. I think that would have added another depth to the to his track and would have allowed a lot of his other underlining elements shine a little bit more. When he started adding those little notes that and especially with the strobe lights, I got big dead mouth energy, right? Especially with his song Strobe. So that was really cool. And then his beat had distortion in it. I don't know if he intended it to be that way, but I like that as well. Small little differences sometimes that has helped make the whole entire composition sound a lot nicer. That was a good first round.
One.
Happy guys.
Oh, one more thing. Right when Saro was building up his beat, did y'all see that lady in the glasses? She was over there trying to act like she wasn't feeling it. And then her head, it started nodding a little bit. That kind of reminded me of that episode of when Angela off the office, when they were down there partying in Michael Scott's little old garage thing, not garage thing, but his little area, and she didn't want to dance, but her foot started moving. That's what she reminded me of. trying to deny it. Come on now.
1 2 1 2.
You got it?
The response from Inky.
Yeah.
3
Right.
minutes.
Never heard
drei.
Inky.
You say dva, adina. Drei.
Speak that German.
Yeah, I also can do stuff for the girls, okay?
You ain't wasting no time. Put some low bass in there. There we go.
I'll take you to the stars. You will fly high. I'll take you out of space. You will lose your mind, lose your mind, lose your mind, lose your mind, lose your mind,
Okay.
lose your mind, lose your mind, lose your mind. I'll take you out of space.
Okay, you know what? Inky, he kind of almost kind of reminds me of Enemy. The reason why is because what I'm starting to learn at is that they don't really, or from what I can see from his first round, don't really let the crowd not jumping up and down and just raving out of their minds really affect their ability to produce some music. When he started laying down his bass or his beat, you can kind of hear that space that he allowed that to hit afterwards, right? And you know, couple that with what he was talking about with his lyrics, kind of give that airy kind of feel. Now, most of his instruments that he was laying down all followed this same path, right? It left some space at the end of the note every time it played. Now, the awesome thing about this is that you can make it as complicated as you want, and it will never overshadow anything else that you try to throw in because of that extra space. So allowed his vocals to come out at the same time. But I guess, you know, if you're the crowd, you know, you want something a little bit more hard hitting. But sometimes it's more about the musicianship and the technicality than it is about people just jumping up and down. And I'm guessing, you know, the judges, they see this as well. That just because people ain't flying out of their chairs don't mean that it wasn't fire. So that was really good. He had some very solid vocals. There was a part in there where he was going off beat, right? Because you got your standard tempo, and he got right? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, and right? He kind of did that freestyle, and that's really hard to do because you can mess up, and if you mess up, it's recorded in there and it's gonna be playing over and over and over again. So I like to give him props for taking that risk because you know you can rehearse this stuff all you want, but it doesn't mean it's gonna play out the same way when you on stage in front of millions of people watching. So fire, I like that. It's a good second. No, first round. Sorry.
It is the last round on Saro.
All right, Saro. His name's Scott, right?
He's ready to go, crowd. For the last time
Learn
for the
their
loop
names.
station on Saro. I say the twa, you say the doing the twa.
Ah, the second time I heard that sound from him.
Keep it strange, man.
Oh, got more. Okay. Okay, awesome second round. I like that. All right, that was amazing. So, one thing that I noticed about Saro's second round is he had that sound and everything. I've heard that in his other battles, so it seems like that's kind of like a staple, one of the staple beats that he adds. But the reverb and everything that he added, where you make the sound and then you hear the echo of it, I think that's what he did. Sometimes that can have unintended effects, right? When you're doing that, and then once you start adding in beats later, sometimes it can have unintended effects because it's a different beat that you got to account for when you're laying down everything else to make sure it doesn't overshadow. Also, the delay in his bass, that boom, boom, that added a nice little flavor, right? Because when I was talking about earlier, when you got that same beat at the same time, that's just happening in the same 4/4 time signature, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just boom, and then he let it lay out. That allowed everything else to breathe as well, but at the same time gave you something to bump your head to. So that was tight. I like that. And then he kind of had some machinery going on with the melodies. It was fire. It was fire. Stick around. Now I'm kind of impartial right now. Let's see. I think Saro took the first round. But I think Inky took the first round in terms of like technicality and musicianship. Saro took the first. I'm not sure. I'm actually going both ways. I don't know. Let's see what else Inky got, because that was all right. Again, there's some other things that I don't understand about Loop Station as far as judging, as far as their criteria, that I bet will help me understand like who's winning and who's not. So, but let's find out what Inky got. Get that sound check in.
One, check. One, two. No sound. No sound.
Right?
1, 2. No sound.
Final. Okay.
No. It's okay. Everything okay. I can hear myself. One.
What are they saying?
One. Two. Yeah, it's working. It's okay. Can you tell that there is no sound?
Sorry, time. 1 second. We're having a quick problem with this there. It's not coming
1,
through.
2. Oh, now it's. Oh, yeah.
You just wanted to wait for the song to be over. Very nice exam.
Okay.
Okay?
Who's ready for the last round?
Ready?
Yo, who's ready for the last round? Come on. It's on, Inky. I say the try, you say the va, and I did. 3.
Yeah, good. No questions, but why you don't do something different?
That's nice. I'm liking the sound. Okay. Inky, everybody, he's on the hole. Was that? play. Inky, you know, he kind of reminds me of So, right? Both of them incorporate like these complicated sounds and everything, where it takes a while for you to understand what's going on, for you to catch the beat and everything. Because it's more them trying to express their individuality through their music. By just trying to, it seems like they're challenging, right, the meta that, and I know this was last year, right? They're challenging the meta that's accepted in Loop Station, because there's a meta in everything, type of sounds, type of beats that people like. And So and Inky, they just put out all kinds of things. That's why he was like, why don't you try something different? So this was different. Now I think it takes another level of understanding about how Loop Station working and music and putting things together. When you come to judging this, right? So that's why I am interested in how the judges are judging that, because that seemed more about again, technicality and musicianship and creativity, right? Because that was 100% creativity. You didn't know where he was going with that, and you kind of see. I feel like the beat at the end was kind of added to kind of help the crowd, like, you know, get pumping and everything. Because maybe it wasn't intended. Maybe he kind of saw the expression on everybody's faces and everybody was dead and everything. It's a good thing that the crowd isn't judging, right? Because that's a hard one to judge when you're just thinking about pure music and not about hype. So I honestly don't know who's going to win this. So let's see.
That was the finals. Loop Station, Beatbox Battle TV, World Beatbox Championship, live in Berlin. We had Inky versus Saro. Crowd, one more time if you like the battle, show them some love for real. Oh, yeah!
Beatbox.
Wait, who won? I don't know who won. Wasn't that a battle? What? Hold on, somebody say Saro. Okay, Saro won. Okay, all right. Why didn't they include that? That's weird. They include one. Okay, so I also saw some down in the comments where people was like, I don't really like. They don't know. Something's going on with it. They didn't really like it. Again, it's the same. Saro, you know, most of his, not Saro, So. Most of, you know, the reason why I compared him with So, he's got like the energy, right? He's up there jumping up and down, being all super happy. Inky, reason why I say he remind me of Enemy as well is because they're back there just challenging things, putting in different type of stuff that you would normally hear and trying to make it all fit together and everything. And I honestly like that because it's more to dissect. It's more to jump in. It makes things a little bit more juicier as far as trying to decide why they included this and why they didn't leave out, why they didn't go just your standard do kind of you know, your standard techno house dance kind of meta, while at the same time incorporating some fancy melodies. So this is a pretty good battle. What definitely the hypest. This was one of those ones that I was more kind of thinking in from technical terms, but it's still a good battle nonetheless. I hate that they didn't include the winner at the end of this. Why wouldn't you do that? All right, y'all. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.